Good morning again, or good evening. Depends upon where you are, when you are. Another chance to sit here and remind ourselves to do what? Take a breath, relax our neck, relax our shoulders. If we can, put our feet flat on the ground. Just relax ourselves. Because it's time to take a few minutes. Do that daily inventory. That time where we can sit here and just listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. And that reminds us to take a breath. It's a time where we can reach out to the universe and see if there's anything going on, anything we need to look at on the inside that's going to affect the outside. So, I was sitting here, and I was getting ready, and I was thinking about all those years you always heard about, good habits, getting up in the morning, looking in the mirror, and, writing something on your mirror, a positive affirmation or something like that. And the fact that, I'd stopped doing this for a while, and I'm doing it again, but I realized this morning, as I'm doing it, and I'm getting everything set up, and the camera's a mirror, it makes me look at myself, and it's like, why do I look so grumpy? Or why do I look this way or that way? And it's one of those things where I'm finding why they say to just take a look in the mirror and put a little sticky note on the mirror to remind you, of something positive. Because to tell you the truth, if I was to look at myself in this camera, I would just have to laugh. Because, it just makes me look at myself in this mirror. And I have to take myself less serious. I'm sorry, but looking in the mirror of this camera, I really do struggle to keep myself serious. Yeah. Oh, hey, Michael. Yeah, isn't that funny, though? It's like, how do I take myself so serious? So, taking that breath, do our daily inventory. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so I am going to take my cards. Michael, you'll like this deck. It's one of our favorites. I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. Each one a different thought or conversation. And if you believe in the multiverse, each stack is a different path. Because this conversation will lead us one way, this conversation another way. So, which path do we want to take today? You know what? Let's go for the bottom stack. Let's go for what's underneath, maybe things that we don't see that are guiding us. I'm going to do my 3 and 1, which I will flip over one at a time like you do with the page of a book. So that way as I'm reading them, I'll think I know where we're going, and then I get to the last page, and I flip it over, and it turns everything upside down and all around. I like doing that live, especially, because it's that thrill of the moment. It's like, and as I'm talking to people, and I'm doing it live with somebody. I do them Thursdays, live, Laloon, metaphysical, and all. But it is an excitement for me also to see where we go and what their reaction is. And today we are starting out with the moon. La lune. So with the moon, the way I like to describe that is that, when we're walking in the woods and it's twilight, and you look over to the left and you see something. Is that a log, or is that something that's going to jump out and attack me? In the twilight, we don't quite know. If it's daytime, we'd see it's a log. But the moon is just that walking in the twilight. We have to use our intuition and trust. It's like, is that a log? Is that something? It's like, I'm going to walk this path and I'm not going to be scared of something that's just a shadow. So it's about walking a path. Then we have the Six of Swords. So swords are thought. Swords are ideas. And sometimes these are the things that weigh on us. With the Six of Swords, we have a period of harmony, a period of where we can take a breath. When we have five swords, fives are always challenges, and we have to get through those challenges. And you know that moment where you get to take a break after a challenge? So the moon, it's almost like we're walking through those challenges to get to the Six of Swords, to find the Four of Cups. So fours are like the four legs on a table, the four legs on a chair. That's stability. Cups are water and emotions and things like that. Sometimes when you have Four of Cups, water is something that you don't want to stand still, though. Water is something you don't want stable, because to keep a lake fresh, you have to have a constant flow of water coming in and out. But here I'm seeing this, allowing ourselves to just walk through something so that we can give ourselves 5 minutes of peace. So I'm going to flip this card over. This is the advice card, which is the King of Coins. So kings, like swords, are the element of air. Kings in the 1500s are the ones that would be in charge, the ones that would make the planning, the ones that would have the ideas and make them get implemented. And coins are about home, health, finances, all those things like that. Court cards can be us, it could be somebody else, or it could be a situation. But when we have the King of Coins like this, it's about having our feet firmly planted on the ground. Even though this king doesn't, but he's got a coin here. And coins are about grounding. So for today, we have these challenges we have to walk through. We're going to be faced with things all the time, like the moon card, where we see things out of the corner of our eye, or we start to let anxiety, mental anxiety, just start creeping in. And it's a free-floating anxiety sometimes. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like, there's a wolf over here and a dog? Why do I feel just that mental difficulty to walk through? Sometimes we don't know, but we just feel it. And that's the time where we just need to say, you know what, I'm going to climb into a boat mentally and just trust. And part of that trust is saying, I need to keep myself on an even keel in this boat mentally, which means creating as solid an environment as we can for that moment so that we can do the advice card. The advice card is just getting things done. It's methodical. It's slow. As Michael says, we've got this. So today, or coming up this evening, whatever, we have to walk through the moon card. We have to walk past our anxieties. We need to allow ourselves to mentally sit in this boat with our feet flat on the ground, take a breath, and just let the waters go calm and stable. And once we've prepped ourselves, we are the king of coins. We're going to get the things done slow, steady, and methodical. And I don't read reversals with the Marseille, but that 6 being upside down right there is bothering me. I need to turn it like this. So slow and steady will get us there today. We just need to get out of ourselves. And with that, thank you again. I'm looking forward to doing this tomorrow. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing rest of your day, an amazing evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks again.